So this video is about how I got started in calisthenics. I guess I have to thank the pandemic for that. I was working at my job for 30 years. The pandemic came along and our bosses asked us to come to work every day, regardless of the fact that there was a deadly organism running around loose. I was nearing my retirement age anyway, so I decided that rather than risk my life to go into the job, be around people with this pandemic starting, that I would choose another route. I checked my finances. I tried to make calculations whether I would be able to survive without that job. And because of my age, Social Security, and the 401k, which I had put money in for many, many years, I decided I was going to go for it. So I left my job and I felt safe at home. The pandemic was raging. People were getting laid off. But being at home, and in my case alone, I felt safe. One day I was scrolling through YouTube and noticed a lot of physical fitness activity. I guess it was spurred by the fact that most people were working out on their own because the gyms were closed. I decided that I liked what I saw. Well, I decided, mostly out of boredom, but with a heightened interest for physical fitness, I decided to start putting together some sort of workout area in the backyard of my house. I had to be very careful with finances because I wasn't really sure how I was going to make it without my job. So I started to put together this gym outside, and for very little money, if you add it all together, it maybe came out to $500. I built a pretty good outdoor gym. I scoured the internet for ideas on how to do calisthenics exercise programs, because I thought physically that was one of the easiest ways I can get into physical fitness. It didn't require me purchasing tons and tons of weightlifting equipment. So that's what I did. I started out slow. I watched a few videos online, and before you know it, I started to achieve some of my goals. One of them in particular I will never forget is the elusive muscle up. It seems so impossible to do. It actually took me a year to get my first muscle up. And boy, was it frustrating when you didn't get it. It seemed like it would never happen. Well, that's what calisthenics is, because you have to get your body in the proper condition that's capable of doing these kind of unusual moves. So, most people my age would be happy with just simply being able to walk pain-free or lift up their groceries. But that's not what I wanted. I wanted more. So as a retired person, I could now put 100% of my time and effort into calisthenics. So on a somber note, calisthenics has helped me with the transition from an active working person to a retiree. If you are in my situation, the only thing that's going to help you with the loneliness and the extreme amount of time you have on your hands is to be active, find something you enjoy, and do it Sports are a great way to go. So I do not know what the future holds for me. I don't know how I'm going to stay in good physical condition into really old age, but I know that I have the foundation, and the foundation is calisthenics. I hope you enjoyed this video. You learned a little bit more about me, and I want to thank my subscribers for tuning in to my videos. It means the world to me because you're on my journey with me. Thank you very much. Take care.